Happy Sunday, the day that God gave us, which is every day, but happy Sunday. I get people who say, man, Corey, who motivates you? What motivates you to get up every morning, go exercise? Like, there's times where I don't post exercises, y'all, or I don't post what I'm doing. I just go and do it. Um, the motivation that I have every day is knowing that one day all of this will end. One day my journey here in life will stop. It'll cease to exist because God's going to say, you've done all I've asked and needed. So one day it's going to end. My motivation is get up and go do something that you can be remembered for the rest of your life. Get up and try to lock in. I know it's hard sometimes to get up and say, people will say, I want to get in shape. I want to be mentally strong. I want. But they don't do anything. They won't do it. They won't get up and just do it. They're waiting on somebody to tell them to get up. Let me give y'all a poll question. Can you be better? Um, they won't get up and they'll wait for somebody to motivate them to do stuff. And then you look crazy because you're trying to motivate a person who don't want to motivate themselves. Me, when I get up and y'all see me hop on these lives and do what I do, it's because the motivation is within. It's within. You think I want to be 49 years old in a wheelchair or mentally drained? No. I want to be 49 years old like I am. And I want to be in shape. I want to be healthy. I want to be mentally and physically healthy. And then I want to be able to make sure that I'm making a difference, not in other people's lives, but in the whole world. In the whole world. You can come out every day and sit down and just zone out with your thoughts. You're taking care of your mental health when you do that. Some people don't realize, like, and I say this clearly, a man's mental health is way worse than a woman's mental health. Because a woman will have somebody who wants to help them no matter what their circumstances are. No matter what their circumstances are, a woman always has about 50 million people willing to help them. A man who goes through mental crisis or mental health, he doesn't have that same outreach that people have. Sometimes you'll see a man sit down and physically and mentally try to figure a problem out by himself and make the problem worse. He'll make the problem worse. Because asking for help is not part of what we were told that we should do. What is it to have a partner of any kind? Your partner is supposed to be able to see what is bothering you without asking. Your partner should know when you're moving different, when you're stressing. Even a fake smile, your partner should be able to see through it. That's what it means to have somebody that's locked in with you. You can't always be the person that's, oh man, I'm trying. You see how you said, I'm trying? Instead of saying, well, I don't know what we can do more. I don't know what more can we do. See, the we factor is you're not facing these problems on your own. That's the difference. You look at where you were yesterday and compare it to where you are right now. You're never going to be in the same spot twice in your life. If you was broke yesterday, guess what? You have a chance today to find a penny, a nickel, or a dime on the ground. You already won up. See, people think like if you're broke, you have no means to get out of it, right? If you're mentally destroyed, though, you have a way to get out of it. It's called get out of your own way. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna change. Look how beautiful this is. Not amazing, right? I know that was off subject for a second, but that made me happy. But that's what the mental is. I have people who say, man, Carter, them videos you post, man, they hit me at the right time, bro. And I'm glad they should help you out because sometimes I come back and I have to listen to what I'm saying. I re-listen to the videos, I re-watch them, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, they help me out as well. There's those moments where you're not going to be able to just say, well, it is what it is. No, because even when it is what it is, your problem's still there. You know, I used to be that person. Whatever happens, happens. That's my my favorite slogan. Whatever happens, happens. Because like it takes away the factor of stress. So look at where you want to be tomorrow, not 20 years from now, not 10, not 5, not 1, but today. Today, right now, you're probably laying in the bed. You're probably just laying there. And then you're not doing anything. You're like, oh, it's Sunday. God gave us this day off. Yeah, it's the day of rest. But during the day of rest, can you not write out what tomorrow can be, God willing? It's a lot of it. When you walk out here, you gotta be careful. They jump out at you out the woods. It just so happens it's like the last time somebody jumped out on me, let's just say I was on go mode. But you gotta be prepared. There's a lot of things that people will say to you to destroy your confidence. And it's hard, man. It's hard. I had a man tell me, man, Carter, all I want to do is see my kids and be a better father. I had to really sit him down and say, what steps have you taken to be a better father? Well, I'm just starting today. How old are your kids? And once he told me their ages, I was like, how long you been out of their life? Once he told me that, I was like, it's never too late to build a relationship with your children, but it's too late to try to parent them at some point. You know, it's hard to parent a grown-up. You know what I'm saying? The hard part is done already. But it is what it is. I know some of y'all who be like, damn, this man, like my story is a little bit different than everybody else's. Like my story it was a rough one, you know? But my mom used to say a hard head make a sorry ass. And I had to learn sometimes the hard way. But now that I've learned, I don't want my kids to learn the hard way. I got one, she just didn't, she had to learn the hard way. But sometimes your kids got to learn on a path that we wouldn't necessarily want to go down. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Even though I'm proud of myself, y'all. I got on a scale and I finally cracked the 230s. That means I only got to do 5 more pounds to reach my goal of 235. I'm excited. I'm excited. So this is why the cities are coming in to knock down all these wooded areas where the homeless stay because of stuff like this. Because they don't take care of that. That's plastic. That's bad for the animals out here. And this is why the city's coming through, and they're wiping out all of our, all the trees and all that. They're gonna ban. This is coming from our mayor. He's gonna ban homeless people from sleeping in the parks anymore. Like, you'll literally go to jail for that. They're building a camp way out there to stop this. One, it looks horrible on the city. Two, you're not gonna tell me that these people don't got family somewhere. And I'm all about going through hard times. God damn. I'm all about going through hard times, but that don't mean you gotta stay there. I've been through it. You ain't gotta stay there. I've been homeless before growing up when I thought I was gonna be grown. Sleeping in the vacant apartments and stuff, but I realized that wasn't the road for me. I love it out here though. See, later on this will be full of kids playing their softball game. Full of kids. For me, it's all about enjoying life, man. All right, y'all, we gonna take a seat over here. My knee is, I guarantee you my knee's swelling up. Whew. Y'all see the stomach going down? Yes, sir. 49 years old, boy. I'm gonna tell you who got me feeling like I can look a certain way by 50. That boy Nelly. Nah, we gotta go. These gnats we'll just go chill in the AC. I'm excited though. I got the new album out. We just released the new single, Talk to Me. It's a song. It's actually a song of me talking to God. It's on all social media platforms now. Apple Music, everywhere. It's a little different. But it's a song I had to get out. I spoke strictly from the heart. And I love it. And I'm already working on the next project. Hey, how you doing? How's everything? So yeah, I'm out here right now. Y'all get up and go walk, man. Grab you a bottle of water before that sun come up and really start cooking you. I don't know where a lot of y'all from, but I know here in Texas, boy, once that sun come up, it is good night Irene out here. A little different out here, y'all. Yeah. Whew. It was just a breath. If I keep it 100. That's my song right there. Y'all don't know about that Keep It 100 by Tank. I need to go out there. It's been out for a minute. Yeah, man. I'm feeling good though, man. I'm feeling hella good. My arms are getting back big. My stomach is flattening out. Yeah. It's definitely a blessed day, a blessed morning so far. I hit the machine. I ain't really hit the weights.
Um, I got some things I gotta do today, and then I'm gonna relax. We start summer school actually on Monday, so that's what's up. I'm small too. My videos only average about 4 to 800 views. Ain't nothing wrong with that. 4 to 800 views, shit, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta have a lot of views to touch a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I average about 300, between 3 and, some days I might only have like 8 people. Some days I might have 400. Some days I might have one person. It's all about who you touch, not how many you touch. You feel me? But keep going. Keep going. You follow me, I'll follow you back. When you go live, man, I'll hit that subscribe button and follow you and go live with you. Everybody got to start somewhere. I do this because I got two pages. I got this page and I have my podcast page, the Carter Podcast. And I only got like about 150 people over there. But I like the interaction with the people that I got. The problem is that not a lot of people speak too much English. They don't speak too much English. Then you know what you do? Put the caption on. There's a button that says caption, and then when you're talking, they can read it, and it can be translated to their language. It's in the settings, I think. Don't let that stop you. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, keep shining. Like 10% of my viewers are Greek or they from out of town. Out of state. Okay. Yeah. The only thing you can do is I guess put that caption on there. Because a lot of my people come from everywhere too, but like they speak English and they speak their language, and then I got the translating earbuds, so like if I have them on screen, it'll translate to what they're saying. Like I can speak English in my earbuds, and it'll translate to their language on the screen. So yeah, I'm about to head out though. Actually, y'all can ride with me while I head back to the house. I've been trying to work out without the knee brace on, and yeah, that's not a good idea. Like I have to get back to the weights, the leg weights, due to the fact of like I feel like I can feel that I'm not as strong as I was in my legs because I've really just been walking. I ain't really been pushing myself like I should with my knee being hurt. But I'm gonna start pushing myself with it. I have these stretch resistant bands that I can put around my leg and stuff like that. Like 90% of my viewers luckily are. Oh, that's what's up then. I ain't gonna be able to read what y'all saying right now for a second because I'm driving. I ain't finna crash, so I can. Yeah, so this is what I had promised people. Like every morning, I would get up and I would go live, and we would discuss things, and I'll exercise and we'll discuss. Tomorrow it'll be a little bit later because we start summer school, but I'm still gonna go and work out. I want y'all to understand, like I'm 49 years old, y'all, and there was a time when I weighed 298 pounds, and I'm proud of myself because I weigh 238 now. But I do this because there was a time when I got super sick, and I'm not afraid to tell this part of my story. There was a time when I didn't think I was gonna be here. I had four big bags of saline in my arm. I was dehydrated. My body was not accepting to hydrate. It wasn't accepting that any longer. Then we found out I was diabetic, and at that moment I said I'm going to change my life. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been a hard struggle. It's been about 2 years now, 2 3 years, and it's been a hard struggle. But my bad, y'all. I was in one of these schools that I don't know if they Wi-Fi kick in or what. like me going through that struggle, it taught me like, yo, eat better, be better, think better, act better. But it also taught me exercise, not just your body, but your mind. You heard? So it's a struggle day to day, but